was America's little sweetheart. With her daring pop melodies and her sexy dance moves, Junie Spoon's rise to fame created a movement among teens and adults alike.
You know, man, she was a phenom, man, like way ahead of her time.
I'd never seen anything like it before. She could move.
It was like overnight, all you heard people talking about was Junie, Junie, Junie.
Everyone knew her all-American smile and her catchy lyrics, but few knew the darkness behind her bright public persona.
When most 14-year-olds are getting ready for high school and their first kiss, Junie was rehearsing 15 hours a day and simulating sex for millions of strangers.
The downward spiral caused a social media blitzkrieg unrivaled by any other child star, and no one could have anticipated what came next.
That is the pink Bronco of child pop star Junie Spoons. Police
It was the trial that would forever change a generation.
I was on a conference call with a label, staring at all the headlines, thinking, there's no way to spin this.
I just kept saying, how could this happen? How?
I'm just praying for her.
With interviews from people who really knew the star.
Yeah, I fucked her. So what? She told me everything, man, everything. I was there, man. I was there.
I have a PhD in Junie Spoons. I probably know her better than she knows herself.
I am the real Junie Spoons, bitch.
What happened to one of the greatest entertainers in the history of the universe? Junie Spoons like you've never seen her before. We'll take you on an uncensored VIP backstage pass into the rise and fall of the most successful child star in the history of the world. Stay tuned.
Junie was born in October of 1993 in Naples, Florida, just after her mother's third divorce from her fifth husband.
She was a very difficult child. Come on, Junie. Show us what you can do.
Mama, I'm hungry.
Hungry feels good, Junie. Now show the camera what you can do.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J,
You can do better than that.
Patricia had had a taste of the entertainment world. She was a one-time pageant queen, which led to a guest spot on a soap opera through a national cattle call.
Johnny, they'll know we killed him unless they go into a coma. It's the only way. If you love me, you'll let me go into that coma.
Patricia moved Junie from their condo in Tampa to Pasadena, where Junie would be primed for stardom.
According to some historians, Patricia was merely a cutthroat gold digger, and she saw the potential to make money. But I have a different theory. Patricia wanted to be Junie. She wanted to be inside of her.
Yeah, they did not get along. Patricia was a stage mom. You know, like none I've ever seen before. Fucking worse than Honey Boo Boo's mom. You know, that shit was just fucking on a whole nother level.
Tap lessons, ballet, voice lessons, modeling classes, acting coaches. But I taught her the most important stuff, like smile even if you don't mean it, and keep your legs crossed so no one thinks you're easy.
Junie made her first national appearance on the variety show Tiny Idol, singing Twinkle Twinkle, Little Star.
Girl, you sing like a diva, but I can see your strings. If you want to make it in this industry, you're gonna have to hide those.
She did not win the competition, but that wasn't about to stop Patricia.
Did I push her too hard? You should have won. There are no free meals in this house, honey. Define push.
It was that video that caught the attention of label executive Terry Mayweather.
With child stars, you need parents who are willing to go the extra mile for their kid's career. So when I saw that, I knew we had something special.
The path to fame was not that easy. Junie was only 8 years old.
You know, when they're 11 or 12, you can get away with the plausibly deniable sexual stuff, but 8 years old? I mean, look, even I have some scruples. So we put her on a kid's show where she could marinate for a while.
I wanna soar like the stars. I wanna be somebody, love somebody.
I hated that show. I get that stupid song stuck in my head.
You have to understand how audacious this was. Junie was the youngest member ever to join the Candy Castles family. That's just how incredible she was.
And Candy Castles is where Junie would meet her future cherry popper, Zachary Wilderness, who played her older brother on the show. As Junie grew up in front of the camera, the time came when she was ready for her own solo career.
First, we wean them off the cutesy shit so the public isn't too disoriented. Put her in a schoolgirl outfit or something like that. Kinda naughty, but again, technically rated G. And then slowly we start adding filters that look like semen and vaginal fluids. It's a pretty seamless transition.
You wanna come play with me? Yeah, I know you do. But it's not gonna be that easy. So let me tell you how it goes.
You wanna come inside my doghouse, but I need to ask my daddy. You wanna come inside my doghouse, but you need to give me candy. Play me like a Barbie, leave me like a Sandy, please. It's not so easy. You wanna come inside my doghouse, but you need to give me candy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In my dollhouse, gimme, candy, candy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She was an overnight sensation, topping the charts and creating a feeding frenzy among fans.
You wanna come play with me? You ready for this?
Let you lick my little lolly, but you'll have to go real slowly. 'Cause no dolly likes it fast, and my cherry's gotta last. Gimme.
Junie, we love you. Let us in your dollhouse, girl. I love you so much.
Her first world tour was a huge success. Sold out shows, critical acclaim.
I love you, Denver. I love you, Dallas, Nashville, New York. I love you.
That year, Junie won 7 Golden Disco Balls, including Best New Artist and Best Female Vocalist.
I want to thank God for all the love and for giving me this talent. I love my fans.
Yeah, that's right.
Criticism and backlash about her sexually suggestive lyrics and video didn't stop Spoons.
My dollhouse, come inside my dollhouse.
She's a slut. Junie Spoons made my daughter a slut. Look at her. She's a slut. She's 12 years old, and she's already had 3 abortions. 3 abortions.
Junie, do you agree with the criticism that your album is maybe too mature for someone your age?
I don't understand what the big deal is. Dollhouse is about respect and friendship, you know? Like, if you want to be my friend, you have to prove it to me, and vice versa.
Let me just read some of these lyrics back to you. I'll let you lick my little lolly, but you'll have to go real slowly, 'cause no dolly likes it fast, and my cherry's got to last. What, in your words, does that mean?
I like to look at it this way. Good things come to those who wait, and I don't just make friends with anybody. I need to get to know you first. Like, we gotta take it slow, 'cause respect is about trust, and trust is about patience, and patience is about waiting. I believe that. I really do.
So you disagree with the suggestion that these lyrics are sexually explicit?
I'm a good girl, and I have a real close relationship with God, and I think that speaks for itself. I mean, I'm not even allowed to have candy in real life.
Kids like these are professionals. You just had to give Junie a script and say something about God. She was a natural.
But let me ask you something. You say that if someone wants to come inside your dollhouse, they need to ask your daddy. But you don't know who your real father is, do you? Does that mean that no one will ever truly be able to get inside you?
Sometimes they throw us a curveball, but Junie was a pro.
I love Jesus.
Judy was now at an age where it was appropriate to introduce a romantic relationship into her life.
We knew based on the viewer polls from Candy Castles that everyone wanted Zachary Wilderness and Junie to hook up. He had left Candy Castles and joined a boy band called the Bad News Boys that was very popular among teenage girls and middle-aged men.
Yeah, the era of the Bad News Boys, those were wild days. You know, like, I was there, man. I was there.
Zachary Wilderness was 8 years Judy's senior.
There was definitely an age difference, but he looked a lot younger than 20. So we just had a court change his birth date to make him 16, and then it was less creepy that he was dating a 12-year-old.
It's official, people. Today, Lil Spooners were pleased to hear that their fave celeb, Junie Spoons, was now promised to Bad News Boys frontman Zachary Wilderness.
Zachary Wilderness was perfect. He was a publicist's wet dream. If there was a bedtime story stage parents told their professional children to help them sleep better, it would be about Zachary Wilderness.
Once upon a time, in a distant kingdom, a child star was born.
It's a boy.
He could sing, he could dance, he could even act. Men respected him.
It's a little gay, but he pulls it off.
His falsetto made women swoon.
I love you, Zachary Wilderness.
With his winning smile and his boyish good looks, he could do no wrong. When he was sad, everyone understood.
Men have feelings, too.
When he was mad, people respected his privacy.
He's just going through a phase.
When he decided to change his sound and sing the blues, he was lauded for his versatility by fans and critics alike. One day, he began to rise, up and up, until he reached the stars, permanently emblazoned in the heavens, where he remained a celestial body for all time. Occasionally, when he is feeling lonely, he falls back to earth.
It's cool if we videotape it, right? It's so special. I want to remember it forever. I love you, Junie. Okay. Yeah, you like that? You like my big dick in your mouth? You like rubbing my big dick against your titties? I'm gonna fucking come on your ass. I'm gonna come on your ass, bitch. I'm gonna come on your ass. Oh, yeah. Like my big dick in your ass? You like that?
Shit, man. Been there.
Scandal has erupted for entertainer Junie Spoons as a sex tape was leaked last night.
Spoons had been seeing Zachary Wilderness, a singer in the boy band Bad News Boys. But a rep from Zachary Wilderness's camp announced this morning that their relationship is over. Zachary Wilderness released this video just moments after the sex tape went live.
I'll always love her. She gave me so much. But it's really important to me that the girl I'm with believes in abstinence until marriage. Junie had premarital sex, and I just can't overlook that. It interferes with my relationship with God, and that's the most important relationship in my life.
It's a little weird, but I still like the guy. Like I said, he's perfect.
I did not teach her about sex. If she had learned it from me, she would not have been so bad the first time round. I mean, I saw that tape. You start with the tip, honey.
The sex tape was great. I knew we could make a ton of money off it. Plus, it also meant we could be a lot more lenient this next time around with how sexy things got. Maybe get her some plastic surgery.
With a riskier, more mature sophomore album titled Spoonful, Junie remained at the top of the charts, going gold. But the fight to stay on top was just beginning.
Yeah, boy, come here. I got something you're gonna like. What? No, I don't bite. Do you? 'Cause I got a heaping spoonful of love, and I want you to put it in your mouth. That's right.
Junie Spoons has a new video out, and not surprising, it's causing a little controversy.
That's right, Jill. The video has now become known for the famous masturbation with a spoon scene and has already gotten over 60 million views on YouTube.
Let's take a look.
I'm a girl who wants to stare into your eyes. I got a kind of need, baby, and no, I can't be tamed. Oh no, I got a need for you, baby, that makes me shake all day. Oh, let them talk with the rumors. I really couldn't care. More is more for me, boy. I got a spoonful to share, handful, a mouthful, slippery sweet spoonful. For your love, you're down and dirty love, and oh, 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 spoonful, 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 spoonful.
It was unbelievable. Doing an airless dance with a spoon? Nah, no one had ever done that before. It changed music videos forever, man. Forever.
But Junie was about to enter into another disastrous relationship.
It's official! Junie Spoons is now married to professional gambling addict Joey Gold. In a whirlwind affair, the two hitched the knot at a secret spot in Las Vegas just hours after Spoons' scandalous breakup from Zachary Wilderness.
Yo, hey, come on, someone get us a car here. Valet, come on, what are you doing? I got $100 to your name on it. Get us a goddamn car.
Don't you ever wonder if there's more to life than this?
Like what?
I don't know. That's just it. I don't know. There's a whole wide universe out there, and maybe we just don't know what we're missing out on. You know what I mean? I heard the universe is expanding. It's crazy. What does that mean? I feel like an ant.
Oh my God,
you know what I mean?
So stupid. The fuck is she even talking about right now? Babe, the world ain't expanding.
No, the universe.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
The universe is expanding.
No, it ain't. Shut up. Drink some more goddamn rum, alright?
Oh, my face.
Oh, come on, babe. I don't even throw it that high. Come on. My grandma throws higher than that. Oh, your face is still so beautiful. Come on.
Junie Spoons has filed for divorce from husband Joey Gold just hours after tying the knot, alleging he assaulted her while drunk in their Las Vegas hotel room. Gold claims that it was an accident and stated publicly that he will be pursuing alimony.
In the 24 hours that we've been married, I've gotten accustomed to a certain kind of lifestyle, you know? Like, come on, Bugattis, fucking Bentleys, fucking crab fucking dinners, you know, all the fucking lot. Come on. You not expect me to fucking live like this now? Some fucking schmuck? Some fucking schmeckle? Get the fuck out of here.
Gold is asking for a $20,000 allowance per month. The alleged assault happened after Spoons claimed that the universe is expanding.
Do you regret introducing her to drugs and alcohol?
You know, I didn't introduce her to drugs and alcohol. She was drunk when I met her. I gave her a drink when I met her. She got drunk really quickly. So it was almost like she was drunk when we met, you know? You know, there's a lot of things I shouldn't have done. You know, I know that now. I shouldn't have thrown the bottle. Shouldn't have let her mom give me a hand job at Junie's birthday party. But, you know, I spent a week in anger addiction rehab. So it's all good, baby. You know, come on. Plus, her mom is kind of hot for an old dame, you know?
He said, what? I'm only 21.
In the wake of her divorce from Joey Gold, Junie Spoons has just purchased the famous windowless house in Malibu by architect Rigatoni Ricoletti for an astonishing $10 million.
Wow. For that price, I hope it at least comes with a door.
The home is the only one of its kind and boasts 8 bedrooms.
The paparazzi? were always everywhere. You know, like she couldn't do anything without a camera being there, without a close friend who would sell her personal secrets to tabloids. Well, I mean, most of it's true. Hey man, when you're the bass vocalist of a boy band that was famous in the early aughts, you gotta find a way to stay in the game.
Leave Junie alone. I can feel what she's feeling. I'm Junie's biggest fan. When you hurt her, you're hurting me. Leave her alone. Why won't you all just leave her alone?
Rumors began circulating about her relationship with celebrity skateboarder Amanda Johnson.
Here is when we started to hear a new sound coming out of Junie, a kind of deep roar.
Reps for Spoons have announced that Junie has become legally emancipated from her mother/manager, Patricia Spoons, citing that the star has decided to manage her own career. This all on the heels of Junie also announcing that she's a lesbian.
Jill, I think she looks great. She's trying a new style, and it's really working for her.
Oh, I lawyered up. There was no way in hell that little shit was gonna get the best of me.
It's definitely love.
Wow, so I think the question is, are you gay?
I don't think love has anything to do with being a boy or a girl. It has to do with love, you know? And the way I feel with Amanda is really amazing. I feel a lot healthier, a lot more like myself.
You've been going through a lot of changes this year. You split with your manager, who is also your mother, declared independence. What does this new chapter of your life mean for your career?
I've decided to do things my own way. I have a new album coming out, and it's about empowerment and being who you want to be.
You like to think that I can't make it by myself. Poor prissy princess sitting waiting on the shelf, wishing my knight in arms would come and rescue me. But I don't need no one to make my destiny. Oh, and now I'm standing and I'm walking, and there's no stopping me from getting what I want. I'm animated, I'm gonna go it alone, and you can't stop me. I've had enough of your bone. I'm animated, there's so much I can do. I can't surprise that I don't really need you. Oh, yeah. And she walks and she talks, and it's all on her own. I'm animated, I'm gonna go it alone, and you can't stop me. I've had enough of your bone. I'm animated.
Sales were marginal for the new album, and people criticized her bald head.
I'm just here to support Amanda.
But things were rocky for the red carpet munching duo.
This just in, Junie Spoons has split with girlfriend Amanda Johnson.
Amanda had this to say.
I don't know. I guess I liked her better when she was less dykey.
Spoons apparently realized that being a lesbian doesn't sell and announced this morning that she will be posing as the centerfold for the December issue of Playtoy to recoup the losses from her third wave feminist album.
That's right, Jill. Spoons will bear it all as the shocking December centerfold, and where we will see her completely naked for the 3 millionth time. This makes her the youngest centerfold ever to appear in Playtoy at the age of 15. The photos were shot overseas, where it is completely legal.
Things got a little weird after that with the abduction. That was hard to spin.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, 24 August 2012, Junie Spoons was kidnapped at gunpoint by a homegrown radical leftist terrorist organization.
I got home at about 2 o'clock. I was still living with Junie thanks to squatters' laws in California. Then around 11 p.m., I was having a nightcap and the phone rang and there was a voice that sounded like a robot.
We have your daughter. We have left a VHS tape of our demands outside your door. Do not delay. Her life depends upon it.
I mean, I didn't even know she was gone.
I represent the worst parts of America. I represent sexism, racism, greed, capitalism, opportunism, classism, narcissism, nepotism.
This just in, superstar Junie Spoons has been abducted. The kidnappers, identifying themselves as the Siamese Revolution Militia, are suspected to be Leanne Combs of Apple Valley, Minnesota, Kara Ann Wembley of New Ulm, Minnesota, also known as the St. Thomas Twins, and their leader, Thaddeus Black, who was recently released from prison for armed robbery.
So I was just hanging out in the Midway parking lot, minding my own business. Saw these 2 blondes from St. Thomas walk by and I thought they were cute. So I said, hey, you wanna fight racism? Come over here and sit on my dick. I was just kidding though, but you know, white folks are afraid of seeming racist. So I just kind of went from there. I call them the St. Thomas Twins, because they both went to St. Thomas University. And because I can't tell them apart.
The St. Thomas Twins were sophomores in college, and according to people who knew them, they were good Christians. But they started to question the repressive nature of their beliefs.
Bring down the man, yeah, bring down the oppressors. Yeah, I love fucking, I'm so liberated. Yeah, I just want to fuck everything. Oh, yeah. Fuck the popo. I love you, Thaddeus. Thaddeus, did you get my poem? Thaddeus, can you hear me? If you can hear me, I love you. I'm still fighting for you. Fight the oppressors. Bring fight down the man. Yeah. Fuck everything I see. I love fucking. I love fucking. I love fucking. Oh my God.
Yeah. They want to be crusaders, so I may ask some stuff as we went about classism, sexual freedom. I might have called myself the reincarnation of Christ. I thought if we called it a militia, it was something more legit than a cult. They loved it. So by the time we kidnapped that Spoons girl, I didn't have to convince her to fuck me. They did all the talking for me.
Well, they wanted ransom. I guess they didn't get the memo. She cut me off the month before. You know, I told the kidnappers I want to help, but she's not my problem anymore. How's it feel to be emancipated now, honey?
When the kidnappers realized they couldn't get money out of Junie through her mother, they decided to take matters into their own hands.
These 3 women walked into the bank with a black man, and I knew it was trouble. But, you know, I only get paid $12.50 an hour, and I don't like to get involved in weird domestic stuff, so I just did what they told me.
Hey, get on the fucking floor now! Come on, get on the fucking floor now!
I was getting money from the teller when they came in and told everyone to get on the ground.
Everybody get on the fucking ground! Get on the fucking ground, bitches!
And I looked at the chick and I said, oh my God, you're Junie Spoons.
Get on the fucking ground!
That's when she hit me with the gun. She knocked my fucking head off. I got a huge settlement from it.
Okay, I made sure she didn't have no bullets. But when I showed her those guns, I mean, damn, she went crazy. I was afraid what she gonna do to me, you know what I'm saying? You know, she was in control of everything. I'm innocent, on God. On God, I'm innocent.
You wanna come play with me now, bitches?
In total, the group left with $80,000. When Junie was arrested, she weighed only 6 ounces, and her IQ was at 105.
Is that low or high?
I think she looks great. She looks confident. She's really rocking that federal issue orange.
I don't know. She could stand to eat a couple of sandwiches and maybe lose the dour Olsen twins look. That was so 2013.
Junie, did the Siamese Revolution Militia keep you locked up? Starve you? Force you to have sex with their leader and then force you to rob a bank and threaten you if you did not do what they said?
Yeah, but it wasn't any different than any other day of my life.
Today, Junie Spoons was deemed unfit for trial by a district court after telling a judge she couldn't distinguish between her real life and her life while in captivity. Her mother, Patricia Spoons, has been granted power of attorney while Spoons has been court-ordered to enter a psychiatric facility to undergo observation.
I was very relieved that day. Junie was in a high-security hospital, and I bought a yacht.
What game is this?
It's Life of Junie. Yeah, pills.
How do you play?
Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah. In level 1, you have to take enough pills to leave the house. Go. In level 2, you have to get to your parole officer without being seen by the paparazzi. You can pick up disguises on the way, like a wig or a fake nose.
What happens if you're seen by the paparazzi?
Well, if you don't have enough pill immunity, you hulk up and you go on a rampage, and then an ambulance shows up and takes you to the psych ward, and you have to find enough pills to get out, which is really hard because you're in a frickin' straitjacket. Go! No!
What's the goal?
Look, there isn't one. It just keeps going, but it gets harder. Like the pills don't work as well, and there's more paparazzi hiding in places, and fans get creepier, and everything speeds up. That's bullshit. That is... Who made this piece of shit? I think if you live long enough, eventually you get a show in Vegas.
Can I play?
Yeah, I don't want to play anymore. It's not that fun.
Next on Celebrity Psych Ward.
I don't know. Nothing feels real. Like everything's made up. Like I'm in a movie.
I told her to try out acting. Seemed like a productive way to channel her rift with reality.
No, you are not doing it right. It's more rigorous. No, more rigorous. That is not how lesbians have sex. It's more rigorous. Junie, keep doing that. No, it is not this way. I have done extensive research into the sex lives of lesbians. I want everything to be exactly like it is in real life. Let me show you. Are you watching this?
I can't do this anymore. I went to Juilliard. I am an artist.
No, I am the artist. You are whore. Now get up there and do what I say.
We are here at the International Film Festival where Junie Spoons has just arrived on the red carpet. And is that a hypodermic needle sticking out of her arm?
It would appear that way, Jill. Now Junie is here promoting her new film with Persian-Italian director Rudolfo Samirazani called Pink and Blue, about a lesbian relationship which has very explicit sex.
Spoons is no stranger to munching carpet. If you'll recall, she dated Amanda Johnson, and oh wait, it looks like she's having a seizure or some kind of overdose. Now, Frank, the dress she's wearing, isn't that the dress she wore 3 years ago at the Golden Disco Ball Awards?
I believe you're right, Jill.
Can we see a still from the Golden Disco Ball Awards?
It is the same dress.
I'm surprised she still fits into it.
But you know what? I think we spend too much energy on what's new and not enough on what's classic. I think she looks great. She looks confident. She's filled out a bit.
The movie was a critical success for the director, who won the Golden Palm Tree.
It is not often that my genius is recognized. So I thank you for this. Thank you.
But Junie was on a downward spiral that even an art house film couldn't stop.
I'm standing outside the club where men are literally taking numbers to have sex with Junie Spoons. Sir, are you hoping to have sex with Junie Spoons tonight?
I'm just here for research.
I spoke with the bouncer who says he's counted between 400 and 500 men just this evening, so there's no telling how many by the end of the weekend. Officials from the Department of Public Health have been notified, but it is still not clear if they will decide to intervene.
Junie just can't stay out of the headlines. This footage was captured at the Santa Monica Mall where Junie Spoons and Patricia Spoons are doing what?
That's right, Jill. That is footage of Junie and her mother, Patricia, catfighting in a lingerie store.
What do you want, Junie, most in life?
I want a straw.
A straw?
Yeah, for my cocktail, so I don't have to smear my lipstick.
What do you want in life?
A straw.
I see you're wearing the dress you wore all those years ago on Candy Castles. Is there some significance for you now?
It's laundry day.
Is there more you want to say?
Yeah, why is it so hard to get a freaking straw around here?
Junie? Where are you going? Junie?
To get a straw.
Junie! Shit, is someone following her?
Just fucking leave me alone! Ah! Ah! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Ah! Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Look, we see thousands of kids a year, all wanting to be where Junie was. If it wasn't her, it would have been someone else. Junie Spoons is now a suspect in a murder investigation.
It was late last night when emergency crews were called to the Bayside Marina after the yacht belonging to Patricia Spoons exploded. This footage was captured by a passerby.
You're so naughty.
As you can see, it will be a while before all of the debris is cleaned up. Meanwhile, authorities are calling this a murder, saying that explosives were found among the debris.
Judy was trying to give her mother what she thought her mother wanted. An explosion. Because to Judy, that's what an orgasm was. It was destruction.
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Junie, do you know how to build a pipe bomb?
No.
You didn't learn how to make a pipe bomb while you were being held captive by the Siamese Revolution militia?
No.
Your Honor, I would like to call your attention to the fact that my client's IQ is only 85, so even if she was given instructions on how to
Junie, did it feel good to murder your mother?
I'm innocent.
I thought things might go back to normal and we could get her in the studio again. Maybe a studio in Africa, do something with tribal drums. Like she'd really gone through some spiritual transformation. But I think it was really the beginning of the end. Breaking news. Junie Spoons is driving down the Ventura Freeway and the police are in pursuit. Here you can see from our Skycam. Sri Lanka, can you tell us what's happening on the ground?
Gary, as you can see, that is the Ford Bronco belonging to Junie Spoons. We are not sure where she is going, but she is driving very slowly. We are currently waiting on confirmation right now about whether or not she can drive.
I have the police chief on the line. Chief, what is going on? What are we looking at?
It is a very strange situation. Typically, situations like this end in suicide or some kind of standoff that results either in a hostage situation or open fire. We're hoping it doesn't come to that, but we're ready for all of the possibilities.
Thanks, police chief. Joining us now is our topless correspondent, Kitty Bublé, here to undermine the journalistic process.
Thank you, Gary. Sri Lanka, how's the traffic on Ventura?
Kitty, as you can see, everything is stopped on both sides. So if you have somewhere to be in a hurry, I recommend the 405 or taking back roads instead. Here's a video from the ground taken by someone stalled on the eastbound side. It looks like she has pulled over to the shoulder and police cars are surrounding her at this time. I will keep you updated as we know more, even though I can't believe I worked my arse off to get my master's at the School of Journalism at Columbia University, and you were discovered at the Spearmint Rhino, Kitty, but you still make more money than I do.
That's right, Sri Lanka. I do make more money than you.
And I make more money than both of you combined. Earlier this week, Spoons was seen in this candid video going to get her mail.
Witnesses said she was all alone and many were very concerned for her safety.
She has yet to issue an apology for the murder of her mother, for which everyone is pretty sure she is guilty. A judge acquitted her last week after she expressed no remorse for her mother's death.
In related news, Junie Spoons may have some new competition. Who's the contender, you ask? Herself. Take a look.
He was an ordinary former world champion basketball player with an extraordinary secret. I knew I wasn't happy. I knew there was something else.
I sometimes wondered about the electrolysis he was getting and the bangs. I mean, what grown-ass man has bangs? A ponytail, sure, but... Then he bought a karaoke machine and started spending a lot of time in the basement.
And I noticed when I was doing the laundry that he was hiding a glitter rhinestone onesie in his underwear drawer, and I thought, something's up.
And in some guy named Larry's life, something was up. Something huge that he was afraid to say until now.
I am America's little sweetheart. I am Junie Spoons.
So how is something like this possible? We talked to an expert to explain more.
These things happen. If some guy named Larry wakes up one day claiming he is actually a 17-year-old, 5'2" soprano pop star sex symbol with ball joints and a couple Grammys, and he wants to get a bunch of elective surgeries and mutilate his body and upend his life, what's the problem? Identity is really whatever you decide, so we just let people do whatever they want if it makes them happy, regardless of what reality might reflect back. We no longer live in a world where we have to accept who we are. We can change that. We can be anything we want. When I was growing up, I had a hard time getting chicks in high school. So I spoke to my mom and we agreed that I should get a nose job. And now I'm very confident and very happy.
What do you think of the other Junie?
That bitch is crazy.
Well, at first I thought what Larry was doing, Junie, was very selfish and delusional and narcissistic. His psychiatrist explained it to me, and if a doctor said it, it must be true. This is very good hospital. We keep things very fresh here. Here are the new eyes. We are keeping them on ice. They should work for the most part with glasses or contact lenses. Here we have breast implants, very fresh. This is auto-tuner that we will be replacing his voice box with. To give him that pop sound, skin grafts for that more plasticine movie star finish. As you can see, there are a lot of structural changes that need to be made to the skull before the finer details of the face can be done. The joints are going to be the most difficult part. He will probably never leave a wheelchair, but it is really more about the psychocosmetic effect.
Trans Junie still has a lot of work to do to complete his transition, including multiple surgeries, voice coaching, and consultations with fashion experts, stylists, and choreographers. But he says it's all worth it.
I know who I am now. It's just a matter of taking what's inside and confirming it on the outside.
Thanks, Sri Lanka. Trans Junie Spoons has started a GoFundMe to help with the high cost associated with celebrity confirmation surgery. If you are interested in contributing, go to the link listed below.
Hey everyone, this is my first night in the hospital. This is going to be my room for the next 6 weeks. As you can see, I've decorated it with all your cards and fan mail to get me through the recovery process. Tomorrow is the big day, 35 hours of surgery, so I'd better get my beauty rest. But before I do, I just wanted to thank you again for your support. I'll see you all on the other side. Kathleen, could you try and be a little more excited for me? I'm trying. I'm just tired. This is a very big moment in my life, and I have a lot of fans now, and I just don't see you engaging in a meaningful, supportive way. Sorry, I'll try harder. Okay, good. Let's do it again. Hey everyone, this is my first night in the hospital. Okay, this is it. Wish me luck.
It's my 3rd day in recovery. I'm still getting my voice back. I'm in a lot of pain. I won't be able to see out of my new eyes for at least a week, and the rest of the bandages can't come off for 10 days. I just keep thinking about how far I've come and what I have to look forward to, and it keeps me going.
And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling mixed. I'm nervous and excited.
Well, let's take these bandages off and see how it looks.
Oh my God.
You like what you are seeing?
I look so famous. It's beyond my wildest dreams. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. You have made me the happiest little diva. I just don't think she's being supportive.
How am I not being supportive?
Well, she won't sign the prenup.
But we're already married.
And now that I'm a celebrity, we need to do things the way celebrities do them.
I'm just so happy right now. This feels so nice. It makes me so happy to roll back and forth like this.
I just don't think because you believe something it's true. What if I came home one day and said, I'm a unicorn? You know, what would you think of that?
Well, Kathleen, the difference is that unicorns aren't real.
Okay, well, I'm just having a hard time with all this.
Why is this about you? Why can't I express myself to you?
You can. It's just kind of a weird way of doing it. Plus, I don't really like your music.
You see what I mean?
Kathleen, why aren't you happy? He's happy, I'm happy, but I sense a deep unhappiness resonating from you. What's the problem? Why not just be happy?
Well,
I'm Chrissy, and I'm gonna be doing your hair transplants.
I opted for hair transplants rather than dyeing my hair for a more natural look and feel.
I have prepared for you your discharge papers, so you are ready to go home. So good luck with everything, and I will see you on the TV.
Okay, this is it. Wish me luck.
Tonight, it was a long-awaited journey, and now Junie Spoons finally speaks out about what it means to be Junie Spoons.
When did you know?
I just woke up one day and I thought, everything is wrong.
And before that, did you show an aptitude for singing and dancing?
No, it's not about that for me.
So how did you know you were a pop star in some guy named Larry's body? What was that made you say, this is it, this is the answer?
I just knew. It was a feeling. I can't explain it. It was a feeling.
And you decided to do something about it.
No one should have to hide their true self.
You've inspired a lot of people.
Yes.
Let's hear from some of your fans.
Trans Junie, you have brought me so much closer to my son, who we recently discovered is Rihanna in a teenage white boy's body. As you can see, we've already started dyeing his skin and getting him a Barbados dialect coach. And I think you'll be pleased to know that even in these first few months, he already has a boyfriend now, beats him up. Thank you so much for your courage. We would not be where we are without you.
I'm gonna go cut myself.
Well, don't make a mess, okay? I just replaced this carpet.
That's great. That's what I'm here for. To set an example.
But not everyone is a fan. Some people have criticized the fact that you've undergone a lot of surgery to be who you claim to be, and question whether or not you're actually Junie Spoons. What do you have to say about that?
The other Junie Spoons had lots of cosmetic surgery to look the way she looks. And we all know being a celebrity is about image.
But let me ask you something. Are you Junie Spoons?
Yes, I'm Junie Spoons. Look at me. I have the same hair, same name, same clothes. I may not have the same chromosomes, but that's just prejudiced thinking. I can be whoever I want. I define what being Junie Spoons means for myself. No one else gets to decide that.
Is there a difference between you and the other Junie?
I'm new and improved. To use a musical term, I'm a new variation on an old theme.
You still have a penis.
I have all of the parts I'm supposed to have.
You've said that this is about being happy. Are you happy right now?
Yes, I'm very happy. I couldn't be happier.
Backlash and protests were ignited last night when cis Junie Spoons tweeted yesterday that she is, quote, the real Junie Spoons, end quote. Many in the trans celebrity community are outraged. Trans Junie posted this video on his blog.
Real Junies have dicks, bitch. I'm more Junie than she'll ever be. She's just jealous that I do her better than she does. Kill Junie Spoons. Kill Junie Spoons.
The other Junie Spoons has left the country to an undisclosed location due to the death threats that many believe she deserves for her reckless and insensitive comment about trans Junie. The trans celebrity community has asked that no one purchase albums by the other Junie, but show their support by giving money to a GoFundMe campaign in order to pay for the legal fees associated with the discrimination case against Spoons' record label.
That's right, Gary. Trans Junie is suing the record label for discrimination, claiming that Junie Spoons is entitled to put out a record under current contract.
Yeah, there really wasn't any compelling proof that there is a difference. At least, that's what our lawyers said. So we said, okay, I guess we're making a record.
So maybe we just have you try not singing. Just try speaking the vocals, if that's all right.
Always at the center of attention and controversy, trans Junie Spoons just won a lawsuit against adult magazine Playtoy for discrimination, citing their refusal to do a spread with him.
What's the difference between me and the other Junie Spoons? I deserve to be a centerfold.
Here we have trans Junie wearing a dress made out of pipe cleaners. And oops, is that a fashion malfunction I see?
I can't tell if you were talking about that nipple hanging out of her dress or those weird sunglasses. Not hot.
Frank, those are actually special lenses to protect her eyes due to light sensitivity from the eye transplants. So what you're saying is actually really offensive.
Oh, wow. Jill, I had no idea. Junie had been through so much. That's just so amazing.
And I'm hearing that the dress is actually made up of a series of pulleys and flying buttresses that are holding trans Junie upright.
Sounds painful.
I think we could all take some stock in our lives after seeing what trans Junie has had to overcome to be here tonight.
This is so amazing. Thank you to God and to all of my fans. I couldn't have done it without you. I love you.
Trans Junie is named Female Pop Star of the Year, mostly due to the fact that no one wants to get sued.
And Trans Junie gave the longest speech ever in recorded history.
I've come on this journey so far. It has been so long.
Take our viewer poll, which asks the question, who did Junie Spoons better?
I love women. I love fucking them. That's what you do. You fuck them in the pussy. You fuck them in the ass. You fuck them in the mouth when they won't shut up. You fuck them till they can't stand up anymore. Nobody cares what women think. Women can't think. They're just pussies on legs. I mean, look at my wife. You think she has anything to say? You think she has any purpose on this earth other than getting fucked?
I can't move my face.
Original Junie Spoons has claimed bankruptcy. Reps for the superstar say record sales have been down and lawyers' fees have been up since another Junie Spoons hit the scene. And how does she plan to get out of her financial quandary? By selling her assets. Literally. Sotheby's just announced that they have sold the defunct diva's vagina at a secret auction last Wednesday. And who is the proud new owner? Billionaire Jonathan Westcott took home the notorious box in a box for just under $250,000. We got married about 6 years ago. I love you so much. Marry me right now.
Oh my God, yes, I will marry you. You had me at a low. I wanted a white wedding.
I got the Hollywood bug and decided to switch coasts to pursue a career in film.
Mother, I'm gay. We're going to have pot roast tonight. The Rockefellers are coming. I'll seat Cynthia next to Dawn, since they both like to talk so much.
Mother.
And then...
Didn't you hear me? I'm gay.
Oh, I heard you. Mother, I'm gay. Mother, I'm gay. Oh, wah. I don't care who you're fucking. I haven't been fucked in over 10 years. You could dehydrate venison in my vagina, you selfish little ass. Now shut up and make me a martini before everyone gets here.
It was very personal. After directing my first film, I thought, making movies is a lot of work and you don't even know if people are going to like it. And that's when we realized we were ready to start a family. I knew I definitely wanted a blonde egg donor. So we found one that we thought was pretty and not too stupid. We went with my sperm, since I pay for everything. And then we gave this Mexican woman $50,000 to carry the embryos to term. That was a very uncertain time. She didn't even eat organic.
I never knew postmenopausal women could be pregnant.
But they can. And that's how we ended up with our little miracles. Lily's the sweet one. She's more like me. And Olive is the bigger one. She's always hungry.
She almost ate Lily in utero.
We think she's a lesbian. We've always been collectors. This is Kandinsky.
It's called The Garden.
And here's where we keep most of the collection. Maplethorpe,
before his leather years. This is Warhol's Black Orpheus. I think he just glued a dildo to a piece of plastic.
And it's very valuable.
I just wouldn't have spent the money on that one.
De Kooning, this is called Jism. It's a huge departure from his other work.
You can see the penis right here.
Honey, it's just jizz.
Okay, well, it's my interpretation. And
Okay, well, I paid for it. And there's no penis. Picasso was gay. It's all right here. A lot of people think the Immaculate Ejaculation is a self-portrait depicting masturbation, but
Picasso was a bottom.
If you have a more intuitive sense of cubism, you can very clearly see that
There's
this is
a lot of shame in this picture.
You can very clearly see that this is a reach around. Now that we have a family, we wanted to start a collection for the twins. We think it's really important that they don't feel shame about their sex or their bodies, and to encourage them to try different things. Honey, don't touch that. It's not attractive. Oh my God, she's crazy. It's gonna be awful when she starts her period.
I thought we were going to give them that drug that prevents them from menstruation.
Anyway, when we heard that Junie Spoons was putting her vagina up at auction, I thought, that's it. I mean, what a perfect reminder of what being a woman is all about.
I've always really liked her music.
But it wasn't in very good condition?
It's gross.
Yeah. We thought this was a job for the restaurator.
Hey, did someone call the restaurator?
We sure did.
Yay.
Let's have a look. Whoa.
Yeah.
Vaginas smell funny.
We learned that from the twins.
It's really big.
Oh my God, is that blood?
We weren't sure, but is it supposed to look like roast beef?
It looks like they attempted some tattoo removal here.
It's a mess. It's a big, hairy mess.
So tell me what you're hoping to do.
We're not looking to go prepubescent. Just a cleanup, you know. Get rid of that nasty hair, tighten it up, maybe give it a brighter, more fun color, something more feminine, that sort of thing.
Maybe some deodorizer.
And ideally, get rid of the tattoos?
Well,
I like the tats. I think it adds character.
But you disagree.
I think it's less valuable with the tats.
Okay, well, I might not be able to remove them all, but let me take it back to the lab and see what I can do. So I've heard from the collectors, and my media responses, this is a lot worse than I expected. I've got my work cut out for me. At least they don't want me to rebuild the hymen.
Trans Junie has just filed a case against Jonathan Westcott. Spoons claims that the vagina that Mr. Westcott purchased at auction from Sotheby's for $250,000 is in fact his.
You have no right to claim ownership over my body parts. I'll see you assholes in court.
I'm in shock. I don't know what to do. Trans Junie hasn't lost a court case yet.
There's a lot of tension in the house right now. We're all very stressed out. This court battle is really tearing us apart. I've been trying to take some me time to self-soothe.
Now I'm standing and I'm walking, and there's no stopping me from getting what I want. I'm animated, I'm gonna go it alone, and you can't stop me.
Why does he have to listen to that crap? I can't think in here. You little assholes! You don't appreciate anything I do for you! I'm
doing this for you. You should love me more. You're mine genetically. I paid for you. I paid for everything. Daddy has a pee-pee, and it's beautiful.
Oh my god. Wait. What is this? Oh my god. I had made a discovery about the vagina, and I wasn't sure it was the time to share it. It's the first time in the history of this show that a restoration was being held up by a court case. I decided they should know. I came here to tell you that while I was preparing to restore the vagina, I discovered something that may affect your decision to go through the court battle. Junie may have had an abortion.
Does that make it more or less valuable?
That was my baby. Junie Spoons murdered my baby. She's a murderer. Kill Junie Spoons. Kill Junie Spoons.
Even if such an unpleasant and improprietous act has taken place within the walls of this vagina, it is still my vagina, and I will fight tooth and nail for it to stay in my possession. The decision to go through with the court battle is twofold. First of all, it's my vagina. Second of all, Dimitri and I were honestly having some issues before this happened, but maybe this is what we need to strengthen our marriage. Your Honor, I'm a very rich man, and when I want something, I get it.
Is that all?
That is all.
I would like to present to you my driver's license, which clearly states that I am legally Junie Spoons.
I see. But, as Junie Spoons, aren't you also the same person that sold the vagina at the auction in the first place?
That was done without my permission.
But then who sold the vagina?
Junie Spoons.
Which is you?
In an amazing standoff, the judge awarded Jonathan Westcott custody of the vagina, citing that because Junie Spoons sold the vagina, he could not turn around and demand its return. Some are calling this a landmark case.
We won!
Oh my god. Congratulations. I'm just so ecstatic right now. This is just, you guys, this is amazing. I can't believe this.
It was fun. It was definitely a thrill ride that, brought us closer together, but that's definitely enough pussy for one lifetime. You behaved very badly.
I did, but I'm taking Anabuse now, so hopefully things will be better. On another note, I'm very into philanthropy, so we've decided to do what's right and return the vagina to its rightful owner.
This means so much. Thank you.
Leave Junie alone. Leave her alone. Why won't you all just leave her alone?
After all that, things just got depressing.
There was that incident on the beach.
I'm Junie Spoons. 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 Oh, yeah. You want to come inside my dollhouse? Oh, yeah.
Ma'am,
oh, yeah.
you need to stop bothering these nice people.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Do you? I'm Junie Spoons. I'm Junie Spoons. I'm Junie Spoons.
And I think at some point someone found her in a dumpster.
Some fans got a surprise in West Hollywood last night while wandering the alleys. Take a look.
Oh my god, there's someone in the dumpster. Oh my, holy shit. Hello? Are you okay? It's Junie Spoons. Oh my god, let's get a picture with her.
She's not really that famous, babe. Let's go.
Oh, come on, it's gonna be hilarious.
What a treat.
Up next, Zachary Wilderness sports his dad bod, and the ladies go wild.
And the time she got off her nose, yeah.
I'm so sick of looking at my face. I'm so sick of my face. That's better. That feels much better.
It's sad, really. We never know why this sort of thing happens.
Look, that's just the nature of the biz.
I still feel like I continue to peel away the layers, trying to get closer, trying to get inside the real Junie Spoons. I want to fuck you. I want to kill you. I want to fuck you. I want to kill you. I want to fuck you.
After that, she just kind of disappeared. I think she finally got the hint.